past scuffles with players. I think one of the greater what-ifs in recent NBA history is he tied up Kevin Love in the playoffs in the first round several years ago. Love with that separated shoulder. Playoffs in the first round several years ago. Love with that separated shoulder. Couldn't go the rest of the way, and the Cavs were shorthanded. McCollum. Oh, C.J. McCollum buries another one.
He can get any shot he wants. He'll dance on you. He can step back. He can get by and stop and pop in mid-range, as we just saw. Read a switch, lean back. A lot of trouble right now for the Houston Rockets.
Tate wrestles the rebound away. Under a minute 20 left in the first quarter. Tate determined to go coast to coast. Fouled as he elevates. Blazers with a 16-point lead. Tate the drive, and Jones Jr. Covington flips it to Jones Jr. Rises up, draws the foul. So Jones Jr. completes the three-point play. He's got 5 points off the Blazer bench. Most rebounds in a season, or scoring average, people just thought unattainable, but Westbrook doing it in a competitive way, also helping his team play better.
He's an example. They've been attacking. Tate was the one that set the tone from that standpoint.
Jones Jr. Powell back into the game. Secures the board. Here comes McCollum galloping down the floor. A long three. His first miss from outside. Here comes McCollum galloping down the floor. A long three. His first miss from outside. The floater bounces around, and the friendly bounce here in Moda is good for C.J. McCollum. Games of 30-plus. He's had 30 points in 5 of the last 6. Tonight, just 6 points, but that's because McCollum has been doing the heavy lifting. He's got 26 in the first half. For most 3s and a half, that was number 14. And then with 77 points, that's a season-high points and a half for the Blazers. Cantor, Blazers whip it around. Jones Jr., okay!
They truly know who the best shooter on the floor is, who's the best big man, who's the best guard. They know all that stuff. Up top!
Oh, Jones Jr. had to duck under the rim. Cantor, defended by Oliver. Cantor trying to get through Oliver, flips it to Jones Jr. That's an easy slam for Derrick.
So that the help knows to go immediately when that double team goes. It's difficult.
Down one post player. That's why they signed Oliver on that 10-day. It's dancing around to get the finish. Some beautiful touch. Thomas from the corner. The three rattles out. Nurkic able to secure it. Jones Jr. Open runway, baby!